I can then accelerate to get that ball. This is an area where you will find yourself, you either can't reach the green. Well done, you've done the hard part, and then more importantly, knock it in. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 8 of our Get Into Golf programme. We are on the fairway wood, okay? Something that, if you've practiced already, is a very, very difficult shot to play, but has a lot to do with the correct equipment in your bag. So if you're looking at your fairway wood just now, or you have it nearby, there'll be a number on it which will give you an indication of the loft on that club. It might say 15, it might say 18, it might say 21. So from that, we know that the loft is creating height. Now, if 15, for example, our driver is only 10.5, maybe 9 in some cases, maybe 12. So we're very, very close to a driver loft off at the fairway. So we need to make sure that we're very, very accurate with our contact, but also, as we know already, that our setup is sufficient to play that correct shot. So how do we play it? So nothing changes with regards to our part. So we've got our club head lined up. As you can see, naturally my right foot's a lot wider, and as we spoke about, the ball position is now not quite my left heel, but it's definitely further forward. Maybe it's a fraction in front of the zip of my jacket. It's a good little reference point. And as you can see, that left arm and shaft is almost a straight line now. So I'm in a position where the centre of my body is just a little bit behind the ball. We spoke before about not getting too far back, so that's a part, just be careful where it can be very, very easy, especially if you're throwing that club back at speed. All of a sudden we end up over here. So we need to make sure we've maybe just get a little bit more press on that left side there, just to anchor us down there and just keep us nice and centred. And you can see from here, because of my setup, I now have that wider swing. So it's interesting how much your setup will then change how the club will move on the way back. So many people who start golf think they have to have a different swing for every club. What we're showing here is the fact that alter your setup in an easy manner and hopefully structured manner to then allow you to then tweak the swing to then suit the club. Okay, so that way the swing will work around it. So in this case here, the ball position is further forward. We're going to have a shallower hit through the ball. It's not going to be like the pitching wedge where it's going to work down. Big reason why these fairways have got wide soles, because they're designed to slide along the fairway, and then a nice clean contact to get that ball elevated, and more importantly, get you forward. The purpose of this club, a fairway wood, it's going to be a long second shot, third shot, something like that. So it's never going to be the most accurate of clubs. It's more about getting the ball forward and running towards the green or your target. Most commonly these shots here will come in a long par 4, par 5. So don't be too disheartened if it goes a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. The purpose is getting it forward and up the fairway. It will go a little bit off, but if we can gain ground and get the yards and get ourselves there, then we're in a position where it might be the short approach, something that doesn't require a lot of power, and again we can strike down on it and get it up to the green from there. This is a tricky shot, so have a little bit of leeway with it. So you can see from here, get it on my laces, there's my grip, perfect. Nice and wide, goes back, and then from there I can swing through and get it forward, still hitting down on it to make sure I've got that contact.